Welcome back, everyone. You ruined it, Pancake.
As always.
This is not Critical Role. Not allowed to do that.
Why not? But it's funny.
So, today
I thought it was
it is
funny.
session 47 already. Day 79. It's early in the morning, about 10 o'clock. And last session, you were in the lairs of the sea, or the lair of the sea hags that cursed Leonardo. I'm trying to load the map, but it's a bit slow. There we go. Activate. And then let's bring everyone over here. There we go. That's where we started last session. Right in the middle of where you ended the fight. And you were hearing some voices of people. And you went to investigate. And then you rescued some people that were held in cages. And you teleported back to Waterdeep to deliver the flesh golem to Terry.
We didn't tell.
Oh, Larry, sorry. Sorry?
We didn't tell.
Oh no, right. You're right, because it's very close to Waterdeep, yes. You just walked over there. And then in Waterdeep you heard rumors about a black dragon haunting the Mere of Dead Men, which is a large swamp between Waterdeep and Neverwinter. And you also, of course, searched the rest of the Sea Hag's cave, but you didn't find that much interesting stuff except for 3 magic items that can cast spells one time. And you learned that they are building a yacht at the airship docks. And Lord Theodore was very interested in that. But it would still take about 2 tendays before the work is completed. And then Leonardo gives Lavinia the book on hags and her deals to see if there is some way that the curse of Leonardo can be reversed. And Lavinia will try to get the amulet of proof against scrying to extend its range together with Larry. And then Lord Theodore also finished his grappling hook using a rope of climbing. Yes. So a rope of climbing with a grappling at the end, and then can be just shot from a gun or a crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And then you talked over dinner about your encounters with the dragons. And then in the morning, Lord Theodore and Leonardo, you went to buy an airship. Or at least look at it.
Put a
and
down payment for it.
Yes, the down payment was 7,500 gold pieces. And they said it should be ready in a little over 10 days. And then you, Lord Theodore and Thenalavi, went to recruit some crewmen for your potential ship, or for your ship that will be ready in about a little more than a 10 day.
Liam might have come as well. The only reason we didn't say he did is because Scotty left.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
So it's up to him if he comes or not.
Yeah, join.
I'll come along too.
So everyone, basically, except maybe Shagrax.
No, Shagrax is not going.
He's busy destroying my garden and spawning my family.
Yes.
Yes.
As one does.
Of course.
Did we have a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah. I never put it down.
But I looked at some other stuff as well for the airship. Where did I find it? There we go. Airship, renders, D&D, fandom, the yacht. And I was looking at something that was already existing by Wizards of the Coast, but there is not really anything for airships, only normal ships. So I was combining them a little bit, but I have some time for it still because you don't have the ship yet.
Did we just bring airships into the Forgotten Realms?
No, there is.
No.
There are air balloons or balloon ships or something. So, and otherwise maybe.
So just like Pizza Hut then?
Yes, fried chicken. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Remember that these average crewmen need to get paid 2 gold pieces per day.
And Shaggy was talking about getting some experienced crew as well.
I didn't say
Somebody
anything
was.
about. Yes, I remember. No, I was talking because we are going into potentially dangerous situations, and having an experienced crew would be beneficial.
Do you want me to ask some questions besides just looking scary? I know a thing or two about airships.
So you do know a thing or two?
Yeah, I in my past I was part of a crew on a ship. So yeah, I do know a thing or two.
Well, since you're probably the only one here that's ever been part of a ship
remember
crew
you
before.
took Thenalavi with you just for that reason.
Totally not for the intimidation.
No.
Oh, if you want intimidation, I can do both.
Well, the thing is, we're going into potentially dangerous situations, so they, better not be able to piss their pants every 5 minutes whenever we go up against a dragon.
Right.
So you said there's 2 groups of sailors,
Yes.
one sea, one air.
Correct. Yes.
Head towards the air group then.
All right. Yeah, they are sitting there. It's like a crew of about 15 people with one that is clearly their captain.
How many people do we need?
Yes, well, I was looking at that, and originally the thing says that you only need 3 crewmen, which I find to be very little. But granted, of course, for ships you have people who
I think that's the minimum crew.
roadie oars as well, yeah.
A few extra can't hurt in case someone falls overboard,
So,
Always a possibility.
Yeah. Like the war balloon has 10 people, plus
So the
160 paddlers. What?
number is the ship complement, or the total number of small, medium humanoids that can normally be carried on board as crew passenger.
Yeah, so that's how many people it
So-
can carry.
The second number is the ship's watch requirement, which I don't really know what that is.
How many people need
Well-
to be on deck to watch out for
Or the
just for wind speeds and handle the
minimum
ship?
number of people necessary to control the ship without penalty. So we realistically need the second number, as well as the first number.
Yeah.
So how many does it make?
3 only.
26
Wait, what?
for the yacht. 25 for the first number. 1 for the second
That's just how
number.
many people it can carry, right?
Is the entire ship complement. Sorry. Yep.
Number of crew members, passengers, and soldiers who can be carried by the vessel.
Yeah. So really it's 3, but that sounds a little low.
Yeah, that's what I said. Probably about 6. 5 normal people and 1 captain who can steer.
A captain who can steer. Those are the most difficult to find, I tell you.
Let's start with the captain.
Sure, he's he has brown hair, and he has a scruffy beard, and he dresses in pretty nice clothes. Not how do you say, noble or anything, but well dressed.
Good evening, good sir.
And he looks up to you from. He's playing some sort of card game, and he stands up and he says, "Good day."
How about a tankard of ale for a chat?
Well, I would never say no to that. And he just tosses the cards he had in his hand down the table and says, "I think we're going to talk about business, yes?"
Very much so.
All right. And he looks over at the table and says, "Continue playing without me."
I
And he
get
follows you.
everybody a tankard of ale, and we sit down at a table somewhere.
Thenalavi kind of just stands like a menacing
Yes.
presence.
He's pretty
for now.
intimidated.
To begin, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Lord Theodore Frostweald. This is Lord Leonardo Brokengulf, and this is Thenalavi. I even practiced. Thenalavi.
Thenalavi.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. And what can I do for you?
How about a name to begin?
Sure. Yes, of course. My name is Ochos.
How do you spell that?
Ochos. Ochos.
CHOS. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ochos. So, the situation is thus. We have purchased ourselves, well, put a down payment for an airship yacht, and we need a crew. It will be ready in several 10 days. Or 10 days, one of them.
All right. Well, there are plenty of able crewmen around.
Just to be clear, when I say yacht, it will probably go into battle at least once. We are an adventuring party, and for some reason, decided to take up a fight with giants and dragons.
All right. Well, that does not bother me one bit.
Really?
Well, depending on what you're going to fight, of course.
Thenalavi kind of bows down over Leonardo's shoulder and just looks him in the eye and says, "So where did you serve before? Where did you learn your craft?"
He looks genuine, Lord Theodore, and says, "Well, I've been on 2 ships or 2 vessels in the air. One is the floating rainbow. None of you have heard of this airship. And the other is her mistress's airship."
Have you been to war before?
War? Well, no. We've had a few scuffles with some giant vultures and some flying kobolds, of course, but we can handle ourselves.
That sounds...
So...
Well, flying kobolds and a few vultures hold nothing against a dragon.
Planning to fight a dragon with an airship?
Not with an airship, it's just for transportation that may or may not get involved by accident. We'd prefer not to have our investment blow up.
Yes, and what about some insurance or protection of crew members? Surely you could
There will
provide
be.
some defenses when a dragon
We will
comes.
be doing that. Have you heard? I really hate this name. The High Knight Stoners.
Well, I can't say that I have, no.
Thank you.
Or
Basically,
unless
that's
they
us.
are the famous group of heroes.
Oh, good. Basically, that's us.
Well, then it'll be an honor to serve you as a captain, but unfortunately, I already command another airship.
Mm-hmm.
But the pay is not so great, and we don't go much because this noble fellow likes to stay in Waterdeep for most of the time. So we just sit around at taverns all day.
So you're looking for another more active ship?
You could say that, yes.
And how much is your, if I'm allowed to ask, your current pay?
He rubs his beard. He says, 4 gold pieces per day is what he pays me, and about 3 for each of the crew members.
3 GP per day.
So how long have you been serving with your crewmates then?
Well, actually, they are pretty loyal. I've known them from the start of my career.
Sorry, how many are there? At the
Leonardo,
other
you
table?
noticed that he was lying about the pay, by the way.
What?
Uh-huh.
Lying about how much he gets paid.
Oh,
So does Lord Theodore.
Because you got
psychic whispers.
Ooh.
Oh, when I find this button, he's in trouble.
Ooh.
We're asking
Oh.
someone was asking him? Or did I already answer it from the beginning?
Basically, I want to know how much people are at the other table for his crew.
What do you mean?
How many people are at the table playing cards?
Oh, there were 4 other people.
I take it the 4 over there are your current crew?
No, actually.
No?
Well, yes, but
Not the ones you're talking about.
no.
Tell me about the ones you... Tell us about the ones you have been talking about.
I don't know. What can I say? They are hard-working lads.
What's their experience? Where did they learn to fly? How well do they fly? Under pressure, of course.
I cannot
Like-
say that we've been under pressure of, dragons or anything, but against the giant vultures, which are, of course, also scary, they held their own. They commanded their stations after I reminded them to not run away.
Mm-hmm.
That
But
doesn't sound
yes,
too bad.
I've been with 10 of these people since my career.
That doesn't sound too bad yet.
And if we were to hire you, how many of these 10 would be willing to come along?
Probably all 10, but I don't know if
I
I can
I am
already say
sorry.
when I'm available. I have a contract, of course, that we need to settle.
Real quick, I am listening, but I really need to go to the toilet.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to end up on stream.
Yes. Keep the microphone on, the wireless microphone. He looks at you, Leonardo, and says, "So, what ship is this about, or how many crewmen do you need? If you're really interested, I of course would like some form of payment in advance to help my current employer search for a new crew. Since, I have a contract, I cannot just step out of it out of the blue."
Insight check if he has a contract.
Yeah, go ahead.
This
I'm back.
fucking liar guy.
We could stock our crew and have more than necessary.
He looks to be genuine, Leonardo. Also, I forgot to ask, when do you expect us to be ready? You said you would get the ship in a tenday, but does that mean that you also want us to be ready in a tenday, or maybe a month, or
Probably not straight away. We're currently in between jobs at the moment. When I say that, we can't really decide on where we're going.
When does your current contract end?
Well, actually.
What?
Well, there's no end date on our contract, so it never ends.
So, we require 5 people. We could have more if necessary.
Okay.
So you said all 10 would be willing to go with you?
Yes.
That's a pretty decent number,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Have redundancies in case someone gets sick?
Indeed. Or someone gets too scared to face a dragon.
Let's not have him face a dragon.
Ideally, no. I would prefer to meet a dragon on ground as well.
How much coin would you require to get out of said current contract?
Well, there's no... well, actually, maybe there is. And says, "Hold on, let me get the contract." He runs off, and he leaves you in the tavern.
So, while he's away, I'm going via psychic whispers here if you decide to connect all of us.
Yeah, we're all connected.
Except Shaggy.
So,
Yes.
what do you think?
I think he is highballing us for the money he wants, so we should negotiate him down. But 10 seems good.
So
I
do
don't
I,
know.
but we could call him out on the fact that he lied about how much he's being paid and pay him that much to ensure their loyalty.
You could pay it just a little bit more to entice them more. Money makes a word go round for sailors.
Also have the seal of silence thing for our orb room.
For your what room?
The crystal ball room that somebody wants to make.
Okay.
I am a little bit worried about the fact that they have never encountered true war
not many people have. You kind of just got animals and creatures and monsters, and that's about it.
I mean, they did have some encounters indeed, so they seem to have proven themselves at least partially.
Let's put it this way, they're better than FNGs.
True.
Then what?
Fucking new guy.
Okay. That's true. Probably.
Mm.
As you sit in the tavern for about half an hour, he finally comes back with some roll of parchment in his hands, and he gently lays it on the table, being very careful with it, and he says, "It should be in here somewhere." And he starts looking over it. Ah, yes. Here we go. And he shows it to you. And it says that in case of that they're not willing or want to change jobs or anything, don't want to be employed by him anymore, they need to give 1 month's notice in advance and also 50 gold pieces so he can search for another crew.
What about... Yeah. Alright.
But maybe
Ha-
if you go to this noble, maybe you can arrange some stuff. You know.
And who is this individual?
That's a good question, sir.
Ooh.
Don't know the name of your own employer.
Well, I would know, of course. He is, of course, called Gareth Garbankel.
No, that's Leo's.
I know.
Already got him under contract. We're good.
So, you're under contract by a guy that he is under contract.
No, he says
That's...
the Rossolio family.
Do we know the Rossolio family?
Yes, actually, you
Should,
helped the son. Well, you don't know if it's the same family or if it's the same. Well, what's like the people living in how maybe they have more houses, but you helped one Rossolio who was abducted by the Aboleth.
Oh, yep.
That was in Yartar?
Yes.
Yeah.
big family. They get around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nobody beats the size of my family. And if they do, I'll just make the extended family list. Alright. Well, if we need more than less than a month, we could go talk and renegotiate your exit fee.
Yes, well, Lord Martyn Rossolio is, as far as I know, he's pretty willing.
So just give us a moment here, and I'm gonna start talking psychically. Besides the temple that one guy wants us to go find, what are we gonna do next?
He knows where it is, by the way, already.
Wants us to go do something with?
Yeah, an escort, basically.
Don't know. I was thinking just because it's close, the dragon reports to the north. I know Shaggy doesn't want to go to the east.
To the east, but the north should be fine at the mare.
Yeah. And then we also heard the reports all the way north where I used to be from in Brunchender and 10 Towns. Something about ice giants. And...
That's the guy who asked you to help him.
Ah, fuck, I closed it.
Oh no, what did you do? What's going on?
Oh,
Bon Jovi as a painter.
It's a cool picture, man.
We could go up to investigate the ice giants. We haven't done a giant thing for a while.
Yeah, I think we need to get back on track. I'd say them or figure out the
happens?
fire giants that were trying to make a dragon killing machine or something.
If we get to kill some of them, I'd be all for it.
So, do we just know it's a dragon killing machine and nothing else?
Well, you don't know if that's what they're making, but they did make something in the 1,000-year war before out of adamantine that was used to kill dragons.
I seem to remember something like that.
Do we have any leads on the stone giants?
Nope. Neither with the cloud giants.
Only that, well, you've probably known that they are. You've probably heard that they've destroyed Olbar.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
But that's getting
the
pretty
shaggy
close to the
no-fly zone.
desert. Yeah. Basically past the high forest.
Yeah, I think if we go up to the northwest, we can then swoop northeast for the fire giants, and then hopefully Shaggy has come to terms with whatever they're going through. Then we just go back down. It's a big old loop.
Northwest.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So, the time I'm speaking out loud now.
Mm-hmm.
The timeline may be little less than a month. Given how many 10 days are in a month, because I don't know.
3.
3. Alright.
All months have 30 days.
So chances are we'll be go see this Lord Rossolio. But you have at least 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
So how about this? If you're willing for the rehiring, grab your 10 folks, and do you know where the Frostweald estate or the Broken Gulf Manor is?
No, but I can probably find out.
Yeah, it's kind of in the Sky District. It's pretty easy to find out.
Alright.
Just
Do you want me to go there in a tenday, or?
So how many more days till that temple thing, Lorenzo?
Well, he said he would. You asked him to come back in about 1 or 2 days, but you could also find him
in a few days, and he said he will come by.
Yeah, that was 2 days ago.
That's. Was it 2 days ago or just 1 day ago?
2 days ago.
Oh, it was the first time that we went to the Sea Hag's cave.
Yeah. So we have an maybe upcoming contract very soon. So how about in 10 days you drop by? If we're available earlier, we'll come find you.
Sure. Yes, that sounds great. But so just so we're clear, you go to the to Lord Martyn Rossolio and clear out your contract, or because you'd like to know beforehand, or do you want me to tell him that you're interested, or because I cannot just out of the blue leave.
I know. So via psychic whispers, do we just go see the guy now, or get it out of the way?
The guy, the family?
Yeah, the Rossolio.
I think we can just... Yeah, we can knock it out now.
Yeah. We'll go see him now. If you're willing. So in 10 days, drop by either location, preferably the estate.
All right.
And we'll go from there. And apparently I'm lacking permission to update a journal entry.
Oh, which one?
Well, it just appeared. I didn't actually click anything. It was a pleasure to meet you, Captain Orcus. And I shake the lad's hand.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you as well, Lord Theodore. And I hope, well, wait, did we just, because I don't believe we talked about payment or the other stuff.
We have not. We could talk about payment right now if you want.
Well, I'd like to know what I'm getting into, right? Because it sounds like in 10 days you want us to work for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
In 10 days, we'll have a floaty yacht airship, so we'll probably need a crew to maintain it for whenever we want to leave.
Yes.
Leah, you want to take over for this part?
You got it, my friend. How much do you want?
Well, I'd like 10 gold pieces per day.
That is too much. What are you trying to rip us off? I don't like that at all.
You asked me how much I wanted. I'm just giving you how much I want.
Greedy bastard. It is okay. I'll give you 75% of what you're asking.
That sounds wonderful. Yes.
Fuck.
7 gold pieces. That seems like a very reasonable price considering the dangerous treks we are going to make.
Let's
We might
just
see dragons. We need to ensure that we leave a little fortune to our families.
Just so we're clear, we will have some objects on board that are non-dangerous to the crew, but we would like to be kept secret, so don't go yapping your mouth about what's on board.
And some
touchy,
payments,
touchy.
we can definitely assure some. How do I put this? Yes, delicate matters we will handle, or we'll discreetly. That's the word I was looking for. Yes.
So we give you 7 gold pieces every 10 day for payment.
No.
Day.
Per day, my friend.
Oh, okay. So
And what-
7 gold pieces for the entire crew.
No,
Every
for
day.
me.
No, just for him. We're about
Oh,
to
okay.
negotiate
I give
the
you
crew.
7 gold. You use that 7 gold to pay the rest of the crew every day. All right, sold.
No,
Leah,
that's not what I meant.
so, how much for the crew?
Well, I think 4 gold pieces per crew member seems very reasonable for the danger you are expecting us to put ourselves in.
4 sounds good.
These people might not live for a 10 day on board. This, of course, is a very scary proposition that I have to convince my crewmates to join us on this adventure.
4 sounds good.
Wonderful. And he looks bright and cheery. Let me buy you all a round of ale.
Yes, finally! Can I stop looking scary now?
Sure.
He still is afraid of you. He just passes your beer to Leonardo and tells it to hand it out to the rest of the group. And then he shakes.
I'm not a server. I pay you 7 gold a day. You hand out the drinks. What is this?
Well, sure. And he very carefully walks over to Thenalavi and gives her her ale.
There we go! I knew you had some balls on those pants.
Well, and he just turns around and walks away.
So, that was productive. Oh, shall we go
Yes.
see Lord Rossolio?
Yep, sure. So, you eventually find him. It's pretty easy to spot his house because you might remember from Yartar that the Rossolio family is in the business of barge building. At least in Yartar, but it appears to be the case in Waterdeep as well. He has a clear sign in his estate or on his estate that indicates that he does something with ships. And there are even ships or parts of ships on display in his garden as well. And as you approach, the guards ask for some basic information, and they let you into the garden, and then they knock, and one guard goes inside, and you can hear him shout something. And then a few minutes later, you see a butler approach the front door. He's a bald man, but pretty tall. And in a very courteous manner, he bows and he says, "How can I be of service?"
We are looking to speak with Lord Rossolio.
And if I may ask, what is this about?
We're looking to hire an airship crew, and we stumbled upon Captain Ochos.
Captain Ochos, yes, all right, yes. And you know, I'm assuming he is in business with Lord Martyn Rossolio?
Yes, he did inform us that he was.
And you'd like to change this contract?
We're basically here to offer him money to reduce the time frame on when he will let them go.
All right, very well. Please wait. And he closes the door on you all again. And he opens the door a few minutes later, and he is still standing there together with a pretty young-looking guy. His hair is a bit of a mess, but he wears nice, noble clothes. And he has a very smug look on his face. And he says, "So, you want to relieve me of Captain Ochos? It's what I am told."
Basically, yes.
Yes, well. And you know the price I set for this in his contract as well.
50 GP.
Yes. Well, let's be quick about this. We can do 50 gold pieces per extra tenday that you want it to be quicker.
So there's 3 10 days in a month.
Yes, correct.
So
if you want to make it 1 tenday, it's 150 gold pieces.
You want me to convince him a little bit?
No, I'm willing to pay that just to get this over with.
Alright.
So 150 GP is 15 platinum.
Correct.
I'll pull out 15 platinum.
He looks a bit bewildered and says, "Oh, can't believe that worked. Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure doing business. I'll let Captain Ochos know that he'll be relieved of his duty for me in a tenday, and I guess I should start looking for new crew."
Yes.
And he just closes the door and says goodbye. And then you can hear him almost gigglish tell his butler, "Come on, we should get some new crew with all this money we got. Mother will be proud."
You do know the contract said 50 GP and not 50 GP per tenday, yes?
Yes, but he is a certain type. It's easy just to give them what they want.
Oh, it's your money. I'm sure I could have convinced him otherwise. Cracks her knuckles.
Well, it would have gone one of two ways. One, it would have worked. Two, he would have doubled down.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Really wasn't a fan of him closing the door on me in my face.
Yeah.
Well, I need to make more ammo before we head to this temple, so I'm going back to my estate.
All right. Very well. And what is the rest doing?
Relax.
Leonardo, right? That's your name. That's your name?
That's my name. You can call me Leo for short. Leonardo. This is it. You don't have to call me Lord Leo or anything like that. I'm not as pompous as Theo, but yes.
Don't think she's called me Lord Theo once.
Right, I didn't want to talk to you. You're not the one who takes you are not responsible for the guard crew that I have been training with yesterday, are you?
No, that was it, the Frostweald estate, so that's Lord Theo's guards.
So I have to talk to Theo about Theo, yes? That's what you guys call him, yes?
Theo, yeah.
Then I have to talk to him about this. I call after Lord Theodore. Theo! Wait! I have a question!
I kind of just stop and turn around and speak into your mind. You know we're still connected via psychic whispers, right?
Wait, what?
You can speak to me in my mind.
I can, alright. Well.
And he turns around and keeps walking.
Alright, so Thenalavi concentrates really hard and probably screams in her mind because she doesn't know how this works.
So
you got some very promising young recruits in that guard thing I was yesterday.
Thenalavi, all you have to do is just think normally. You don't have to yell. And
how do you think normally in this?
Just average volume.
What's average volume of your thoughts?
Leo, this is your thing. Maybe you can explain it to her.
Well, here's the thing.
She did yell into your brain too.
Yeah. So just so you know, this is kind of like I'm like the radio tower here. So when you say if you're trying to talk to Theo, you have to tell me what you want to say. I will tell it to Theo, and then Theo will tell me the response. It goes up to a mile. You don't have to yell. You can just think. I mean, if you want to yell, go for it. It's unnecessary. It's just like if someone was talking right next to you. What would you like me to tell Lord Theo?
I was asking if he would be interested to have me train his recruits. They seem to be quite capable last time. They only complained a little.
I'll just relay everything as normal. You don't have to go through me.
Yeah. I was waiting.
I will speak up if I do want to change stuff.
That is good to know. My brother Arthur, he heads the estate guards and the rifles battalion. I'll be sure to let him know.
I would love to. I don't feel. I don't like just wasting my days away doing nothing.
If you want, I can introduce you to me brother. I'm sure he could put you to work to keep you entertained.
Would be my pleasure, I guess. That's what you lordlings say, yes?
It depends on the situation. And depends if it's with a false smile or not.
There's a very scary grin. Like this?
That's not what I mean, but so basically I meant a put on a facade, like you're lying to their face, you know they're lying, you're lying, you know that they know that you're lying, but you do it anyway.
Well, that's not my strong point. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, it's more of a thing you learn growing up in a high-end society.
I'm not very happy I didn't.
And there's a lot of ups and downs. But if you want me to introduce you to Arthur, what time of the day is it, Lorenzo?
Not so late actually, like 11.
So let's say that given the time it is, Arthur's at work. Where would that be?
Who's Arthur?
He's the marshal of the estate guards and the rifles battalion for the city guard.
Well, he'd probably be at the estate somewhere. Or at
Alright,
least near it.
That makes it easy. So just come with me, Thenalavi, and I'll introduce the two of you, and he can put you to work beating up guard recruits.
I don't beat up anybody. If they can't defend themselves, they just have to learn.
Beat everyone up.
I'm telling you, I'm not. They just not yet ready to, well, defend themselves. They learn.
Eventually.
Maybe.
What's Shaggy doing?
Good question. What is Shaggy doing?
I don't know.
Actually, the same thing as Arjuna's doing, sleeping.
Well, mostly had a nice breakfast. Looked suspiciously at all the other family members of Lord Theodore. Well, not willing to talk much, and maybe did more gleaming into Lord Theodore's mother a bit.
She wouldn't be there. She'd be at work.
What, didn't she have breakfast or anything?
No.
I don't know.
Sorry, I was thinking of someone else. She would be there.
See?
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly, yes, then maybe just going in the garden, planting a few shrubs or something like that.
Okay.
And I don't know, maybe talking to Rude a bit and see what they've been up to since we didn't see them for some time. But yes, other than that, waiting on the others to see what we are doing.
All right. Just waiting for them to get back.
We get back.
Great. They get back. We are all united again.
So when I show up at the front of the estate, I'll get one of the guards to take Thenalavi to wherever Arthur is. I'm pretty sure they'll know where their boss is. And then I'm gonna head into my workshop.
Yes.
So what's it take to make a bullet again? How much gold?
I don't know. It's a good question. I think you looked something up before. A bullet is normally 1 gold piece for 5 bullets.
So that's 2 silver for a bullet.
Yeah. 5 times 15.
How are we paying for the what's it called? The yacht.
You are asking the group?
Yes. No. Yes. In general, to see where we need to pull our finances from.
So basically, I've put 10,000 down as a down payment.
Mm-hmm.
That will go to the total cost of 17,000, which somebody else will have to cough up. 15,000, I mean. And I believe Leo is paying for the crew. He said.
I do not. No. I negotiated the terms. I do not say.
And how much will that cost us?
The captain is Captain Orcus. He is 7 gold per day. The crew is 4. There will be 5 crew minimum, potentially 10. And this payment ensures their loyalty and silence for things we have on board.
Mm-hmm. But how much would that cost us a day?
Don't worry, your group accountant is on it.
47 gold pieces a day.
A day.
Yeah.
Yep. So about 50.
Mhm.
If that's with
A
10
day.
crew, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. You did the negotiations.
So
I'm
just
paying
have
for
to
the
make
ship.
in 100 days make more than 5,000 gold pieces. They're not so difficult. Just kill a dragon every few months and
yeah,
That's all we need to do.
And we can just barely afford a crew. And that's about it.
Don't worry, we'll do a quarterly review and go over revenue and expenses, and we'll see what we have to do.
Out of character, an in-game quarterly review for us would be about 3 years' time, 4 years.
Yes.
you have to let some party members go who spend too much money.
But now, seriously, I do want to determine more about Lord Theodore's mother.
Are we having this conversation?
No, we are not. I'm telling the DM.
Yeah. Yep.
You already learned so much about her. Man, what more do you want to know?
Everything.
More.
Everything.
Everything. What's her
You go to Spider in her room again, or what?
What's her favorite color? What
How do I
flowers does
seduce
she
her?
like?
Why does that sound like you want to date her?
Oh no, nothing like that.
She's way too old for Shaggy.
Well, Shagrax is pretty old, so I don't know about that. No, but well, maybe next time.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe. How did I don't what did you do all day today, Lord Theodore? I didn't see you at breakfast.
Sorry, what was the question?
Where were you all day?
Purchasing an airship and hiring a crew.
Oh, weren't we going to teleport everywhere like we used to?
We miss out on the fun.
We're taking the scenic route now.
Also, I kind of need the airship to explore the Great Peak Mountains.
Oh, the Great Peak Mountains. Yes,
The ones next to the desert you don't want to go to.
Did I say that? No. It's heading back home brings lots of bad memories back, and it is quite perilous. But still, how did your endeavor go? Did you find anything suitable for our travels?
We put a down payment on for a yacht, which will be ready in 10 days. The crew will be here in 10 days to negotiate their hiring, and we go from there. We're planning on going north.
Yes, it's quite fine. But what are we doing in the meantime?
Temple.
What temple?
The temple. Somebody wants our help too with restoring. Paul, his name is.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Paul, the artist.
Who's that? I don't remember any Paul.
Can I roll to see if Shaggy is more senile than normal?
Yes, roll an insight check. Ooh, that's very good. Shagrax, are you more senile than normal?
No.
All right.
Maybe you've just overestimated him all this time.
I know. Paul is, he was the guy that came up to us, said there was something about a temple, and he just asked us to fix it. He just knew us because he knew our name, the High Knight Stoners, and he recognized us. So he sought us out.
What you got?
Don't seem to recall it. But, well, if they need help, let's just go and help them. And, maybe... time flies by when you're walking, right?
And soon it will fly when we are flying.
I don't get it. But where's Rude? Have you seen them?
I've been sitting next to you the entire time.
He's right there.
I'm so sorry.
Quiet as a cat.
Well, yes, you seem to be quite light on your feet.
I'm just like staring at you at this point, my ears twitching.
Why is your ear doing that funny motion?
What did you want to ask?
Oh, no, nothing. It was just like, I seem to have forgotten who you were the day ago, and now it's come back to me, and yes, I was wanting to know where you went, and What have you been doing?
I trained with the priests of the dwarves who raised me.
Oh, and how did that go?
I am now a cleric of the. I've forgotten a fucking god's name again. So I'm
Alright.
You're a cleric.
You're a cleric
But I
of the
don't know
god I
what-
fucking forgot the name.
Well, that sounds exactly like a dwarf. Let's not swear.
Yes,
The god of the forge, the basically the head god of the dwarves. I can't remember his name again.
Yes, Mohodin,
Yeah, there we go.
God creator of the dwarves, the one that
Yes.
master of the forge. Yes.
I was already a blacksmith, and everything just clicked, if you know what I mean. It just went together with what I already knew.
Made a clicking sound, or
That's
Like when
not what
two
it means,
pieces of
Shaggy.
machinery go together perfectly.
oh, of course. So you've been doing well. Glad to have you back then. Hopefully you will be of more use now, and maybe help me heal our friends here, our companions.
Out of character, I never actually. Well, yeah, healing spell is one of the things I didn't pick up.
Okay. I don't. then that's.
I am not that kind of cleric.
Oh no.
Oh, dragon.
Well, what a shame. But I'm sure they will survive in some shape or form.
I'll at least be able to stop them dying. I won't be able to.
Well, this is I do know some things, but I don't know if they. We'll see when we get there. I'm sure we'll be fine if they come back as a different race or being or anything like that. But they will be fine, of course.
I'm sure they won't mind coming back as a toadstool or goblin.
No. At least they will be still with us then. So what were we talking about a moment ago?
I wanted to ask Lorenzo something.
Yes.
So my musket has one round. It kind of sucks.
Yes.
Can I design a lever rifle that can hold like 5 rounds and does the same amount of damage?
Yes, probably like a revolver. It might. Yes,
Yeah.
you can definitely try. It will
A
take some time.
revolver rifle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me get my intelligence check going. Plus 4 to that, and I'll add a plus 6 to it. 21.
21. All right. Yeah, you start working on it. You try to create some diagrams, some schematics, and you think you can manage something like this.
How the fuck do you spell revolver? Oh, I did get it right. Rifle, that's 5 rounds.
Yeah. And as the evening draws nearer, one of the guards sense that there's someone at the door who was told to come back after a few days.
Yep. I inform him. I progress. Sorry, I'm trying to spell. I inform him to let him in. If
Okay.
his name is Paul.
His name is indeed Paul.
Yeah.
And he again, this very handsome man with painter supplies, some paint on his face, says, it's so good to see you are finally here. If you'd like, we could leave this evening already.
So, remind us, where is this temple?
It's not too far from here. The eclipse of the Sun Chapel is only a few days on horseback or on carriage.
Right.
I'd
And you
estimate
just
about 3.
want our help to restore it?
Well, I don't necessarily want your help, but just like me, you've been chosen.
Why don't you talk with the others for a minute? I need to go get something. And I'm gonna go upstairs and get the helmet teleportation from my room.
All right. Yes, Ramley
for
has
some
given it back,
reason,
of course, yes.
For some reason, I don't trust him. Well, I can't pinpoint the reason why.
So he looks at Shagrax, Leonardo, Thenalavi, and
Did he say we were chosen in front of us, or?
Yes, he said that out loud.
And may I ask who were we chosen by?
By Lathander, the Morning Lord, of course. Just like I have. You've been chosen to save the Lost Chapel.
Who's that? I don't know any Morning Lord. Hello, no Lord Theodore here, and
you have not
Lord
heard
Leonardo. Then
Lathander?
I have neither.
He is
what
one
is
of
this
the
thing?
greatest
What is this
gods
god?
there are.
What is this god?
What is this god? And he looks at Leonardo and Ruud for Hope. Surely some of you know the commander of creativity, the bringer of the dawn, the mentor of self-protection.
You go out on your own vitality. Yeah.
Why some
Yes. I am not a follower, but I am aware of him at least.
Thank God. Thank the Lord we at least have some people who know things about the greatest gods there are.
Yeah, I only know about them through proxy. I've recently talked to Ilmater, and I did some research. I know him and Lathander were buddies.
He
That's as far
blinks
as I know.
its eyes. You've spoken with Ilmater himself? Wow.
Yeah.
And I thought that an angel showing me visions and meeting an angel was the highest possible thing someone could attain to speaking or getting in touch with the gods, but you've spoken with one.
It was a very brief conversation. They helped me out. They gave me a gift. You know, it's not a big deal. But I get what you're saying. Lathander, you know, being chosen. I get all that. I can relate.
I can imagine. I'd like to know all about it on the way.
I'm still new, but yeah, I'll tell you what I know.
We speak to gods here. All right, that's interesting. Is it something about the air? You think I might be able to talk to Kavaki as well?
Oh, I don't know. I had to die to do it, if I remember correctly. So if you want to do that,
foolish way of doing things and talking.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
Deities.
I'm hoping there's better ways.
The rest of us usually just like pray.
Didn't I show you last time how I do communion and you could start from there and start praying to your god.
Oh, that's right.
You don't-
Shaggy,
the problem is you don't commune with your god. You start communing and then fall asleep halfway through.
no, I will defend Shaggy. He did a little prayer commune and some stars sparkled. So something happened.
I imagine now snot
well,
bubbles
it's-
like in an
It
anime.
doesn't
That's as
happen
far
every
as you said.
time. What are you talking about?
I guess Lord Theodore is back already,
These young
right?
ones,
From
they
getting
have
his out.
no respect for their elders. But yes, tall one, Thenalavi or something. If you want, I could instruct you also how to do it.
Oh, I would love to. I've never had a chance to actually talk to the great Ram Lord.
I don't know who that is, but I'm sure it will be fine. And if they have you in their favor, they will reach out.
You don't know Kabaki, the great Ram Lord, the guardian creator. Fair enough. I don't know anything about
Who?
Yola Sanda thing as well.
Maybe write it on a piece of paper, and I will try to think about the name.
I don't know how to write.
Oh, you do not?
Well, there was never a need for me to write anything, so I never learned it.
Well, maybe it has something to do with your big fingers and not being able to hold a pen or things like that.
Are you calling me fat again?
No, I never said that. I just said you are large.
Calling your fingers fat.
Well, anyway, who is this guy? And pointing to Paul.
He shakes your hand and he says, "My name is Paul. I've spoken to you all before.
Oh, really?
I want to... No, I don't want to. I must restore this chapel. Save it.
Whose chapel was? Is this far
From
away?
the Morning Lord, please. I know you may be elderly, but surely your mind is somewhat intact."
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, it's really not.
I don't even know how he casts spells. That seems like it'd be a complicated procedure, and he does it all willy-nilly, but then he barely remembered Root.
There is a cult who defiled the chapel. And amidst the
basically you
massacre,
want us
someone
to kill the
sacrificed
cult?
himself. Yes, well, the cult is probably long gone, but I have to restore the chapel. This was...
Tell me something. Does this cult have any underwater creatures? Or underwater themes?
that I am aware of, no.
Okay.
So what are the chances it's the same cult and you're basically screwed for getting involved in this?
Well, I have no clue. I'm telling you, this cult,
I was
they...
talking to the party. Oh.
That might pose a problem, but I don't know what this guy is talking about. What temple, where is this? Is this far away? Not far away. We have other things
It's
to do.
3 days
know.
away.
It's actually perfect, because we can go there 3 days, maybe a day to do it, come back 3 days, and by the time we get back, our little airship will be ready.
Don't we have any other things to do?
Not really, not until we get the
No,
airship.
this is the most convenient thing right now.
Where's the quest?
Or we could go to...
I don't know, as he interrupts you, Leonardo, I don't know what cult you have problems with, but they are nothing with water. They summoned oozes from another dimension. oozing horrors, but luckily the cleric who sacrificed himself sealed the portal.
Sounds fun.
But the damage was done already, and the chapel needs to be restored.
And where's the quest log?
In the
It's
banner.
there. Let's see. Help Paul restore the lost chapel.
Yes, nice. No. Because I was thinking if we do have, if it's 3 days away, if we have anything else that's in that direction, and maybe, how did they say it? Hit two birds with one stone, or kill two birds with one stone, stuff, something like that.
I think the closest thing besides this is the with the dragon reports.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's in that direction.
I don't know. Where is it? Which direction is it, Paul?
It's a little bit past Nightstone near the Forlorn Hills.
Oh god, it's the opposite direction.
Complete opposite direction.
So it's okay.
Well, then we can go do that, and then we can figure out the stone giants, and then
Do we have
break
Yeah,
the
but-
mountains.
Do we have anything
What
going on
if?
in that
Get the
direction?
stone giants having like that about age for this point.
What if we wait to do this till we get the airship? We go north, deal with the dragon, come back, get the airship, do the temple, and then fly up north to 10 towns.
I want to help Paul.
That's very generous of you.
Yes, we just had a few big battles in the last 10 days, so let's just take it easy for once and do maybe some light traveling, walking about, taking in the scenery, as you said, but on foot, and maybe just will be a walk in the park, and
Maybe.
Yes. We'll go north and save the chapel. Excellent idea.
Isn't the chapel south? Or east?
Oh, it's north.
where's the chapel? The Fallen Hills?
You told us it was.
Few days north of Waterdeep. I
You
told
said
you.
Nightstone.
You said
Did I?
Nightstone and Forlorn
You said
Hills.
Nightstone for.
Check your notes, DM. What are you talking about?
Inside check.
Yes, go ahead. Maybe I've been infected, whatever this dragonborn has.
Okay.
He
No, I
seems.
think she's just old.
He
Okay.
seems. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
A bit confused himself.
Nat 20.
Yes, you understand, Theodore. He doesn't really seem to know.
Can I?
Okay, so it literally is a lost chapel then.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will
says-
cast detect magic on them. No,
Okay.
dispel magic. Sorry,
On him,
on him. Yes.
nothing happened.
What are we dispelling?
What are you doing?
No, I was thinking maybe he was under some sort of confusion spell or something.
You don't want me to sever my connection with the visions I have, right? That they lead us
No,
to way to.
it has nothing to do with that. But you're rambling. You told us it was east, and now you're telling you that we need to go north, and then you're rambling, and you're being all over the place. And so, where's this lost chapel?
I'm sorry. Well, it is north. You see, my visions, they guide me, but they also depend a bit on which way I'm facing. So maybe it'd have been north and forward, and it depends where I'm going.
Maybe we should go visit the library and see if we can find any more information about this.
This feels like it's going to take more than 3 days.
No, trust me. My visions have never filled me so far. They led me to you, right?
Is that the only vision you've had?
No. I've seen the chapel. I see what I must do. I have all my supplies ready in my cart.
Go north.
Yes.
Let's just
I
go
believe
north.
so.
Hope it's the north, and if it's not north, we can still go to the Mere of Dead Men.
You're just to follow my direction, right? What does it matter if it's north or south?
We're
I'm
kind
a
of
bit
on time
confused.
table.
I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go north. If it's not north, we come back, we get our airship, and then go south.
Yeah. I like that plan.
Do you want to go north? I don't understand.
We're going to go north.
Accompany me, right?
Yes, we are accompanying you.
You just let us know how your visions go as we travel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not
I'm
that.
fairly certain his chapel is directly west of us.
Into the sea.
At the whale bones.
Yes.
Turns out we might need that ship after all.
The society cult.
And you've got all the materials to fix the chapel. Yes, you don't need us to do that. That's what you've got with you.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
You just need us to provide security.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, we are good at that.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then this will go amazingly. Swimmingly.
What?
So, are you guys ready to set out?
Maybe let us discuss a bit and prepare.
Sure.
All
He
I've got to
keeps
do is
looking
say
at you.
goodbye.
And is this guy
Felix, can you-
mental with that inside check that we get like he is out of his mind?
Crazy.
A bit?
You can roll an insight check, yeah. Lord Theodeore knew he was confused about the location, but not if he's mentally
17.
stable. He seems to be mentally stable, yes, but he seems confused and
About the
put
location.
a lot of in his visions and not really question them at all.
Okay.
So all I got to do is leave some instructions for a couple people, and I'm good to go. I got all my supplies. Say goodbye.
As a
What?
demonstration of good faith, and he holds up his hand, and you can see light, sunlight almost seems to be appears from it. And he touches Leo, Shagrax, and Thenalavi, and he says, "Now you understand maybe a little bit more of the morning, Lord. As you feel the warmth of sunlight, even though it's dark outside."
Are you sure this is not a Solaire? Well,
I do not know what, but Thenalavi, you seem like a people person. What do you think about them?
what? You say we're a people person? Really? All right. He looks pretty.
Okay, is that relevant?
I don't know. Is
There
it?
it is. It's relevant for her.
I don't know.
I don't know if, how much we can trust him, but well, let's just say maybe a.
When did we get so paranoid?
I'm not. I'm just determining this fool's state of mind.
You
Are
know
you
he's
saying
standing
that
right
out
in front
loud,
of
or
us.
are you, well, Yeah,
I'm
8
talking
hours
to
haven't
the
passed
group.
yet.
Yeah, if he hears me, Shagrax doesn't care. Actually. So, but
I side DPS. I lead in pull away. Like, okay, listen, just come back tomorrow. We'll chat with you then.
Very well.
Chances are we will.
I'm trying to get him.
something.
I'm trying to get him as far away from Shaggy as possible.
cool.
I just called him randomly pretty to his face, out of character.
But no,
He is very handsome.
I am sure a bit of a stroll will do us good. We've been fighting for some time, and maybe just taking it slow a bit would do us some good. We've been under a lot of stress. Some of us couldn't handle it, and see they left to pursue other adventures and such. So, are we prepared then?
After I give a few instructions for people to tell people and gather my supplies for my new revolver rifle, I am good to go. So basically, I'm gonna take what I need or what I think I'll need to build the revolver rifle
Yeah.
and build it on the road.
And do what on
And-
the road?
Build it on the road.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm going to leave instructions for both Larry and the airship crew that if we're not here, we should be within the city in at least a couple of days, and I'll just leave a message that you've been here and we'll contact you.
Okay. You guys can see, by the way, all of a sudden, an enormous bright light shining through the door. As you can see, if you squint your eyes, you can see that Paul is holding almost like the sun in his hands.
Does he have to do it in my house?
He's not in your house. You send him away, right? Come back tomorrow. So he's outside leaving.
What's he doing?
Shagrax, roll an Arcana check.
If I have anything, maybe a religion will do me better, but if I notice the spell 21.
Yes. Daylight.
I don't know what he is doing. Maybe
He is
sees
showing you
darkness
the light of the
everywhere,
morning,
but-
I thought he just couldn't see.
Yes, well.
No, it's way too. It's way more bright than a torch. It gives off too much light. Actually, like other people will probably get annoyed by how much light it comes out of him.
Well, he may be pretty.
120 feet.
He may be pretty, but he is strange. Why does he need so much light to see?
I don't know. It's still day outside. It's not like it's.
It is evening. It's
night.
like 6 or 7. So it is
It's
dark.
still. Stay outside.
But after like 10 seconds or so, he dims the light.
Oh, there. He made it less loud. Do you say loud to light? Can light be loud? I look at Shaggy.
No, I don't think light emits any sound. So.
Strange.
Then a good night's sleep and head out early in the morning. Maybe just have a few days on the road, resting and taking in the scenery. Mm-hmm. Leonardo, are you okay with that? They said they would be right back. So, yes. If there's nothing else, I will go walk a bit in the gardens. and see Lord Theodore twitch as I mentioned the gardens.
Well, he won't forgive you or forget.
Yeah. Yep. So, if nothing else, then
You're not gonna spy on my family tonight?
no, not tonight.
Casually.
No.
All right. So you all go to sleep. Get a long rest. I don't know if that's really necessary.
It is. I use a spell slot.
Okay. Yes. The dispel magic.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, you all wake up, have a delicious breakfast, and after breakfast, Paul appears again. And I think we can take a break there.
Yes, I think it's suitable.
15-minute break.
Yes, it should be
And I
fine.
can walk the dog.
Okay.
And so can Scotty.
Yes, I think they are doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh, they're just stuffing their face then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's have a 15-minute break and we'll see you after that.
Yes. All right.
Oh, wait.
All right, then we'll be back shortly.
welcome back. So, you've had your breakfast, and Paul shows up in the morning. There's a carriage right outside the gates, and he bows and he greets you and says, "If you all are ready, then we can set forth."
Mm-hmm. Shall we?
Yep.
Yep.
I am ready. Shaggy, this is Paul.
Whose carriage is that?
What was that, Shaggy?
Who's the carriage? Who does it belong to?
It belongs to Paul.
Yeah, it appears to be, yeah.
Did we have our own transportation?
You said you wanted to walk and take in the sights.
Yes. But I mean, it's like some.
You mentioned that several times, in fact, about a nice walk, relaxing.
I'm gonna go pick up a horse for myself.
I'll drive.
There is like the carriage can like bring 4 other people as well. But
Indeed, 5e.
Sure, I will ride with this mysterious stranger. No, I know. Yes, I remember. That's fine. It's Jumbo and Jovi here.
The way you fit in this thing.
He's quite buff, isn't he?
yes, he is also quite good, but
pick up
yeah,
the rod.
tentatively you do fit in there, but you take up 2 seats. Well, it's also did I say open carriage? I think I meant cart. It's open.
Yes, it's a wagon. It's not a carriage, it's a wagon.
Carriage, cart, wagon.
Theodore will go to a stable and buy a riding horse.
Buy it.
Yep.
Don't you have horses? No, Theodore.
That's like 75 gold or something, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How much to lease a horse?
A lot.
Less than 25 gold.
So basically, I'm gonna name the horse Rose, and if I'm not using it, her, him,
Mm-hmm.
let's roll a 1d4. Her. If I'm not using her, she's gonna stay at the estate.
It's probably 3 copper per mile, Leonardo.
Yeah, I'll get a horse.
Riding horse too.
All right. Well, you don't know how many miles you'll travel,
No, I don't.
but it will probably be around 200 maximum, right?
Copper? Or miles?
Miles. We also have to go back. It's
That's fine.
probably about 75 one way, 75 back. So 200 times 3 is 600 copper.
6 gold?
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
Take it out of the party fund.
No.
Just,
That's your
just
fault.
kidding.
Mhm.
You added Rose
Repetition
as a
for-
horse.
Ooh.
But you copied... Oh, wait, what are you doing?
I don't know. I thought that's how you do it, but apparently it's not.
You should copy riding horse. Let me import it. There we go. Import riding horse.
So, we are writing now. Or are we waiting on Lord Theodore to go buy a horse and
I would've got it
Leonardo
at that
do
time
the
as-
same? Hmm?
I would've got
Shagrax,
it at
you
the same
probably
time
on
as
Nardo, right?
No, Nardo is Lavinia's pet now. Is
Oh.
there's yes, it's now her problem.
Okay.
It was it's been a long time since I gifted her the griffin. But no,
Okay.
I'm riding in the cart.
The carriage.
Yeah,
okay.
in the carriage. So I assume it has a rider in formal places.
Yeah.
And Paul is the rider, and me.
No, there's
me-
someone else. Well,
Oh.
yeah, actually, he will be the one riding. Yeah, the steering, the
Oh yeah,
operation.
so I don't know how many places do you have up front, so it could be one or two. And,
You can sit because Thenalavi takes up 2 spaces.
Yeah,
and
but I mean, if me and Rude still have space, and
well, you can sit next to each other. Yeah, it's
If
comfortable
it's a
enough.
closed carriage, I'll even sit on the roof.
Sorry,
get
I
it-
couldn't
yeah.
hear you.
If it's a closed carriage, I'll
No,
even
it's
sleep on the
not.
roof.
It's
I'll
in
sit on the roof.
It's open, yeah.
It's open.
Ah, it's open. Okay.
We need to accommodate our large friend here, Thenalavi.
Okay, as you are about to exit,
He's calling me fat again. I can see he's doing it intentionally now.
as you are exiting Waterdeep, Paul suddenly turns left into a side alley, and at the very end, as you exit the corner, you can see that there is a very, very long queue of people with carriages trying to exit Waterdeep.
No.
And then he goes left and right. And he goes to a gate that is almost empty.
Is this
And-
like the tax things that you have on the highway, freeway? I don't know. More gates.
you're not aware that it costs money, but they want to inspect. And they also did it when he was at this gate. They inspected what kind of supplies he's exporting, and then or leaving Waterdeep with, and then he is allowed to go through.
Yeah,
So-
Shagrax doesn't know anything about that, and mostly doesn't
Well, you
care.
know that you don't have to pay to enter Waterdeep, but maybe with the horse and our carriage it could be different, of course. But anyway, you guys set off. You go north, and you follow a trail, which is the what does it say? The North Furrow. You follow it, and yeah, not much happens during the day. Actually, there's a small blizzard, but he seems to be just ahead of it. And then he asks the horse to, or he makes the horse go a little bit faster, and then a little bit slower after a while, and you can see that the blizzard has just passed behind you and is going in the opposite direction.
What time of year are we in?
I believe it's spring, summer,
And
but it's cold. It's always cold in the north, but it is indeed curious that there would be a blizzard here in
but
summer.
how? Yeah, we are not that far north to have blizzards.
Correct. Yes, very odd indeed. Maybe
who's-
someone is controlling the weather. Who knows?
Yes, I will ask the other ones who are with me in the cart. I don't know, Thenalavi or Rude. Doesn't this seem quite strange? It should be sun and sunshine and a wonderful breeze at this time of year, shouldn't it?
I don't find it particularly cold. I don't know what your problem is.
Yes, maybe it's just my imagination. I might be getting senile.
I'm from Mirabar, so I don't really notice this minor blizzard.
Yes. Catfoot fur doesn't feel the cold.
Well, it could definitely be that there's some caster who was controlling the weather. That's not so strange, for near Waterdeep there are many mages who do foolish things.
You're quite right. It's, usually if you do things like that, maybe keep it off the main paths.
Do I see anything in the sky besides clouds?
Roll a perception check. You don't see anything strange in the sky except clouds.
Okay.
As you are traveling on the road, you don't encounter that much, actually. It's a very peaceful trek for the first day.
Mm-hmm. And Shagrax would like to talk with Paul Rude and Thenalavi about their gods and maybe get some information about their deities that they follow.
Yes, he finds it ironic that he is following the morning lord or the sun god, and you are the follower of the moon goddess. The irony is not lost on him.
Oh, is it not? Yes, quite. That's what. Because didn't he say that we? What was it? He saw us in a vision or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I find it strange that the Sun Lord would try to reach out to a follower of the Moon Goddess herself, Selune, and.
Yes, well, the gods work in mysterious ways.
Yes, of course. Yeah. I look at Thenalavi and well, maybe your god works in those mysterious ways also, and maybe we could try to make them not so mysterious.
Yes, well, who knows? Maybe we'll learn something after I complete the restoration of the chapel. And he sets his cart down somewhere, and then he says, wait, hold up, we need to go a little further and a little more off the path. And so as he was almost loading out some campfire stuff, he puts it back in, and
Shouldn't we?
We do know the area. Do any one of us know where exactly we are and where we're going?
Yes.
I might.
Yeah, many. Well, you've also traveled this way to Golden Fields. Well, I don't know if Shagrax was there. Probably not. But Leonardo knows this road. They followed it to Golden Fields. They didn't have any strange encounters on the way or anything. It's there are many wagons that make this trek as well to get supplies from Golden Fields to Waterdeep, all the food, etc.
Waterdeep.
And there are farmsteads and cottages along the road as well.
So, were we stopping for the night and then we continued on?
Yes, you are stopping for tonight.
If
Well,
we
yes,
are
yes, indeed. And then he goes like 15 minutes further and then he stops again.
if we're stopping for the night, I would like to begin construction of the revolver rifle.
All right. Well, you don't
How
have
does-
your. Or do you want to teleport and then teleport back?
No, I took everything I needed with me.
Okay.
I'll assist him with that. I'm proficient with tinker tool and blacksmith and everything.
Mhm.
Just need the first one. We're not building armor.
No,
I
but
know, but
blacksmithing could be useful in shaping metal.
Yeah.
But still, Shagrax will then take Thenalavi and
Paul.
no, this may be Paul if he wants to join, and Leo, but he would like to maybe help these faithless get on with their faith and try to help them commune with their gods. Of they worship.
I am not faceless.
Yeah,
I'm just not
meaning,
very
yes,
good at
but
it.
Teaching you how, maybe some things that could be useful to you and contacting them.
Ow. I would very much like to be able to talk to my gods as well.
As well, maybe most times the communication would be, direct communication would be one way. You would talk to them and they will just give you cryptic messages back.
Damn it.
But,
That means I have to think.
but interpreting them, it's what counts, and knowing how to interpret those cryptic messages from the gods might prove quite a challenge, but with practice you will learn.
Well, let's hope I will, I guess.
Don't worry. I'll teach you all the basics.
Mental gymnastics aren't exactly my strong point, you know. I'm good at bonking stuff.
Yeah, yes. It's I do know some gods that prefer worship through battle, and yes, and what do they call it if fighting amongst friends or something like that? The sparring or something that you do in order to have them look upon your prowess as a warrior and communicate to you in that way. But
Oh, that would be
Maybe-
Naki Utai for me.
see,
Yes.
maybe you could try that with Leonardo here. He could be quite a worthy adversary.
As you are having this conversation, Paul tells you all to be quiet and to listen. And as you do that, you hear thumping in the distance. And you are parked somewhere in between like 6 trees or something, so it's relatively hidden where you are compared to where you wanted to set up camp first.
You hear that?
And Shagrax, you hear the sound of hoofs, you think, but many.
Many hooves.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
Does that sound like horses, or does it sound
Yes, probably horses.
probably where does the sound come from? From the main road?
Yes, from the North Furrow Road, from the north side.
Mm-hmm.
shall
How late is it in the day?
About 6. It's starting to get dark.
But we so that means like we set up camp early.
Yeah.
And does it sound like how many horses? Like 2, 3, or
More like
a
150.
battalion, a battalion of horses? Okay.
Yeah.
Are we sure we like this?
Or you're not quite sure if they are horses, but
something
they
with
appear to be
hooves.
four-legged
Yeah,
creatures.
something with hooves riding.
And
I
you can
will,
all see now in the distance, over a small hill, hundreds of people on horseback wearing or holding spears and shields.
Are they the army?
It seems like they are preparing for battle.
They are not the army.
Any insignias or markings on them?
Well,
It's too
it's still
far
too
away.
far away. Yeah, it's like 500 feet away still.
I'm attuned to the eyes of the eagle,
You're a what?
and I must go.
Eyes of the eagle.
Ah,
I can
You
see
can
2
see-
feet across. 2 feet across
see-
the object at miles away.
that these are not humans.
Oh.
They appear to be goblinoids.
They're goblins.
They're not goblins, hobgoblins. And they ride in a very nice formation. And you can see that they also have some wyverns flying over as well.
Even worse. And what's the
Are they
direction?
going towards Waterdeep or?
No,
Golden
they're
Fields?
going towards Golden Fields. It seems like they just came off a bend or somewhere. They're starting to turn around, and now they're heading towards Golden Fields, or at least somewhere.
And do they have any insignias?
Not that you can identify. There might be some insignias, but you're not quite sure. It seems like some sort of metal cog around their necks on some of them.
Should
But
we?
yeah, they are hurrying up on black horses, and some things other than horses. You're not quite sure. They look more fiendish. And Paul
Do they
tells
look like-
everyone to be quiet.
Yeah. Do they look like they're preparing for war?
It actually looks like they're chasing something, since they are riding so quickly.
Are
Can I
they,
see that something?
are
roll a
they
perception
riding
check.
towards-
With the,
Are they riding towards us? Directly towards us?
Yes.
Or past
Well, no,
us?
not directly towards you,
No,
but they are sort of towards you. They are coming from this way, and they're going this way. So they are towards you, but not that much, because you are like 15 minutes off the road. You don't see what they are after.
Mm-hmm.
As the thundering of hoofs comes closer and closer, you see wyverns flying overhead. And the hobgoblins eventually pass by as everyone stays quiet. You are pretty far from the road, so it's not that difficult to keep quiet. And finally, the peace returns as the hearts of everyone return to a normal, steady beat. And Paul breaks the silence by saying, "Well, good thing I moved away from the road."
I wouldn't have minded the fight. They looked like a good challenge to me.
For another army, perhaps, not for a small band.
Well, you seem strong enough, miss, but could have been quite of a challenge even for you. But,
You only get stronger with a challenge, you know.
That's only if you
if
survive the
you're-
challenge.
Yes, I have the rude sense if you would survive. Should we just go to Golden Fields? I see, Lord Theo, you have again that your shiny helmet.
It's actually in the bag.
Oh, so I don't see. Oh, you have. Oh, so we have to spend, if we want to get that, we have to spend another hour here so you can attune to it.
I don't want to attune to it though. I want what I have attuned.
Paul says, "Don't worry, they're not going to Waterdeep.
How do you know?
I had a vision.
No, well, it's not a problem.
They're going to fight some orcs in the hills."
Oh, well, how did you become of this vision? It's. Are you
Sorry, what do you
certain
mean?
How did you came by of this vision? Are you certain that's what they seem like they are heading towards? Fields
Golden
of gold
fields.
or something.
Yes, well, I am certain of my visions, but we can certainly follow them, look at them. We have some horses of our own.
Well, maybe not tonight. I'm tired.
I would be game. If anybody else would like to come with me, of course.
What's this for, sorry?
Well, I'm sure we do not want to sway our path from helping Paul here with his endeavor.
If Levy wants to go, I could tag along, provide some distance scouting.
All right.
Take a look. It wouldn't hurt to take a look, I guess. Just to be sure they are really not anything.
But he's not lending you one of his horses on the cart, so you have to take Leonardo's horse or go on the same horse together.
Can that horse even carry me?
Yeah, it's a riding horse.
Yes.
Let's
We'll
go.
have some trouble, but holding both of you.
Leo, we're taking your horse.
All right. Taking over the payment plan, too.
So we
All right, you chase
Go
after
after
them, and after about 20 minutes of running after them, you can see they veer off into the mountains.
can I see anything in the mountains that they're going towards?
Roll a perception check.
16. 17.
Nope. You don't notice anything.
Do I recognize any markings that might tell me any other the existence of any other traffic from that are not from the human settlement and those group of armies?
No, not here. No, most of the travel on this road seems to be carriages and horses and human feet.
I will continue on, remaining at a distance of at least. That's only 400 feet. Yeah, I'll remain at a distance. But still,
Well, you are at a very big distance already, but
yeah. I'll close
Right.
around 400.
sure. So you keep on riding for about half an hour, and you can see that they have stopped somewhere in the distance, and you can see that like sets of 5 people go north, and then 5 go northeast, and then northwest, and then it seems like they're spreading out with
For
scout.
an ambush.
Yeah, they're looking out for an ambush, or they're looking out for an ambush or looking for something.
Can I see any orcs?
No, you don't see any orcs actually.
Can I recognize their tactics or what they specifically aim for? Is how they move?
It seems like they are setting up camp, and they want to set up a perimeter where they get notified as soon as something happens.
I was
Nice.
hoping they would meet the orcs so I can shoot the war chief in the face.
Get revenge for Eros.
I'm not sure even if they're fighting someone else, they are our friends.
They are also looking up at the sky. Quite a bit.
They are also not orcs.
Huh.
Suppose we head back if they're done for the night.
They seem to be.
Yeah,
You head back to the group.
That's back,
With-
yeah.
You discuss what you saw, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't seem to be going to water deep. There, see, they went into the mountains somewhere, and they made camp there. So I'm not entirely sure what they're looking for, but they are very wary of the air above them. It seems.
Hmm.
Should we pursue this maybe a little bit more? I'm curious what they're wary of.
Probably Orcish units.
Or a dragon.
Oh, a dragon, yes. A dragon would be cool.
We've got an expensive crew to pay for.
Also, dragon meat is quite a tasty treat. Just saying.
What
You
if
didn't eat dragon meat
we
yet.
let them fight
rest of
each
the
other out, we kill the survivors, take the loot?
Yes.
I have a little bit of the coward's tactics, but if you don't want to fight, I won't force you.
As you get back, by the way, Paul is already
Oh.
asleep.
We're 5 against 150. What?
So?
150, maybe more hobgoblins, and they have some wyverns as well. Yeah.
Well, they will be distracted, so just more heads for us to crush. And as I said, I'm not forcing anybody to fight here, so don't worry about it.
Is this discussion happening back?
Yeah.
Yes, with the group.
Okay. Because, well, if you need that big of distraction, I could, well, maybe muster something.
Something.
Well, some quite big areas. I'm referring to use the word spell, but it's, well, some with large area effects that maybe could deter them, or maybe if need be, if you say they were battling each other at some point, maybe turn the tides. I don't know.
Are you talking about explosions?
No, could be.
I
And
can-
it's maybe like exploding earth and bringing down icicles to impale and things like that.
Potentially
It's-
make a massive explosion and or a mortar. We could theoretically take them on with preparation.
But do we still want to take on an army, or just let them fight each other?
Well, my proposal is let them fight each other and then kill the survivors.
I'm wondering if the orcs are actually the problematic party here.
do not.
They're
I do
orcs.
not know. It's.
Are you racist?
They did kidnap me, so kind of.
Fair enough.
So that's.
Have you ever been held captive by an orc?
No, they only die when they try.
Also have lightning bolt.
Huh?
You could get 30 of them in a row. Twice.
What was that? Sleet storm.
Wasn't Ramley half orc or something?
40 foot
No,
radius.
he was a dwarf.
40 foot
Oh, yeah,
radius centered on a point you choose within range. That's quite big. It's 80 foot diameter.
So,
I mean,
Theoretically-
Paul said not to worry about.
Lorenzo,
Yes.
if I made this massive bomb, how much of it could it take out?
Yeah.
Love that answer.
What?
You said if I make this bomb, that's all I heard.
Yeah,
If
you
I-
can't have that.
If I make this massive bomb, how many would it theoretically take out?
What massive bomb? How massive? And how do you want to make a massive bomb? You
Well-
still have to deliver it there as well, but
Yeah. How about a mortar?
Helm of teleportation. Teleporting it out.
and then
Yeah, teleport in, teleport out.
Yeah, that's possible.
I am going to roll a 1d4.
See, Lorenzo, it's your fault here. You let a pyromaniac loose with a helm of
Yes,
teleportation
yes.
and the ability
I
to
am
build
going
bombs.
to unattune from the Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Yeah.
Goodbye, extra spell slot. Goodbye, +1.
You did see that not all of them are warriors.
I am going to reattune to the Helm of Teleportation.
But were those not warriors? Did we see what they were, or?
Some were monks, some were spellcasters. There were, of course, also captains, but those are warriors, but they have a little bit more flair to them. But yeah, you couldn't see much. Everything was on horseback.
Are we sure
Yeah.
we cannot just go and talk to them and maybe have a civil conversation for once?
We could ignore them.
Leonardo, what
We
is
could
it?
ignore them. We could ignore them, I said while yawning.
Andrew, I know it's late. This is maybe a discussion we should have in the morning, but maybe we should all give our input for what we should do. I vote for not getting you involved.
I vote for letting them out and kill the survivors.
You broke up for me there, Outback. What do you say?
Same.
I vote for let them fight and kill the survivors.
Let them fight and kill the survivors.
I'm more interested in knowing exactly who they're fighting for. Both sides.
I am more interested in what they're scared of.
Well,
I think that's the same answer.
it could be, and maybe they could be allies in some shape or form.
What if we hire them as our crew?
Well, hobgoblins are known as being mercenaries, yeah.
Yes, but I don't think they
And,
are quite adept to flying.
But
What if
they
we
are
help
generally lawful and will keep their oaths, as far as I'm aware, at least.
What if we help them?
So this will depend on who they're working
Paul
for.
wakes up and says, "Can you guys go to sleep? Please."
No! Yell at him.
We
have
are
an
busy discussing
important mission.
something. We're discussing something important here.
You can kill hobgoblins after our mission as well. I don't see what the rush is.
This is what you get for traveling with a group of adventurers.
Yes, I should have just hired normal bodyguards.
To be fair, if we help them, that would allow us to kill orcs instead. They are quite an interesting challenge as well.
And we didn't even ask Paul how much the fee was.
Correct.
What are
I
we
said we were
getting
just
out
doing
of
it for
this?
charity.
I assume so also.
So, what if? And talk if still out.
Are you breaking up really hard?
Yes,
Yeah.
your internet is quite awful.
That would be because it does not on my. Right, I think.
It sounds like a robot.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't know we had a Warforged inter-party.
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Fixed.
Yes.
perfect.
Now?
Lovely.
Apparently, I was connected with no internet.
Interesting.
Quite strange. Being connected to the gods with
so-
no actual connection.
What I said was, perhaps we go in, talk with them. If things go south, we teleport out.
The problem being that I don't think we can teleport the cart with us. Is it not
No,
carrying
no.
all?
No.
no.
Just mean
What
like
what we do is we set up a psionic link. Half the group goes with Paul, the other half goes with the things, and talk, and then regroup later.
yeah, they could always teleport to a previous location of ours.
Like a scout party then.
Something like that, but with the ability to hold hands and disappear at a moment's notice.
Yep.
That sounds like a reasonable plan.
You technically don't have to hold hands.
Oh, I thought that was part of the deal. Disappointment.
Yes. I can see it in your eyes.
So what are you doing?
Or we could go talk to them now.
Isn't it quite late? Should we just have a good night's sleep and
I agree.
Good
Approach an active army of unknown people at night is not a good idea.
Before we go to sleep.
and yes, maybe not suffer exhaustion for not sleeping.
Yeah, we can always track them in the morning.
It's not hard to track an army.
Yeah.
I will go back to constructing my revolver rifle, and hopefully
I'll go back to helping him.
All right.
Do we have someone to watch? To keep watch?
And Shagrax goes to sleep.
I mean, there is an army next door, so we might want to make sure that they
so
don't
what's
surprise us. I'm not really sure if I want to be surprised by them.
Well, there we're going to. Why don't you guys take first watch as you work on the gun? I will take second, and then Thenalavi, you can take third.
it has been a while since we've had.
And he vanished.
Yes, possibly.
Been a while.
So, important question: do I complete the rifle?
No.
No.
Oh,
However, as you are camping and working on it, you hear 2 wyverns approaching overhead.
Are they approaching towards us?
It sounds like it. What do you do?
Wake everybody up.
Okay.
And try and find them. With my 15.
Well, it's not that difficult. You can see them approach. As you are waking everyone up, the wyverns...
I make sure everybody's within 10 feet of me. Like, stays within 10 feet.
The wyverns fly overhead. And... let's see.
Not 20.
They notice you. As they start to dive forwards. I want everyone... we don't need to roll initiative.
Well, I guess that means
Have
they're
those-
hostile.
Have those wyvern riders.
There are no riders on the wyvern.
They're waking up Shagrax. Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, to wake up Shaggy, I'll just slap him across the face.
No, it's not your. It's not your. It's not your.
Thenalavi, who did you wake up?
I did wake up, yeah. I was woken up with the others.
You were already... oh wait, no, Ruth, sorry, yes, Ruth, who are you waking up?
Whoever's left.
Leonardo and Thenalavi.
I know Leo, so I'll wake him up.
Okay, so Thenalavi,
I
you
rolled
are
a high
still
initiative.
Are we still blessed? Like, where's my
sleeping.
initiative?
No, it lasts
No,
like
that-
an hour.
Yeah, that's long gone.
Oh,
Wake up,
actually,
Shaggy.
decent initiative.
We got wyverns inbound.
No.
Where's my initiative here?
Excuse you. What's going on?
Wyverns, up there, coming down here.
Ruth, you are prone. What do you do? Let's see, the wyverns are 135 feet in the air.
Within killing range.
And they are about, 140 miles away. That sounds about right.
Cast Bless on myself, and let's go Leo and Theo.
Dear DM, where is my initiative on this thing?
I see that you have an initiative of 10.14.
What? When did I roll that?
I rolled it.
He rolled it.
Ah, okay. Never mind that.
And then I will scramble up and with half my movement speed and move back. I want to say 17 feet, but 15 feet
Don't I have
further
a,
back from where the weapons are.
Okay.
And draw my bow blade. And that will be my turn. I'm out.
Okay, wait. Why are you on fire?
You put him on fire.
Oh yeah, I did. All right. Theodore, it's your turn.
So they are definitely coming in for an attack.
Yes.
Alright. I'm going to go 60 miles back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. For RP purposes, I need to mention that you guys are blessed by the thunder earlier, and you felt like you were full of light and everything. Now you feel like the fire of a forge is inside you, and you can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't worry. I just do it via the height, minus 60.
Alright. Yeah. I'm going to take aim on this fella here.
Yeah.
I am going to hex him before I forget.
What's the range on that?
He is not in range. I am not going to hex him. I am going to use sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use dragon rifle. I'm going to use violent shot.
All right.
And I rolled an 18.
That hits.
So 18 and
damage.
another D10, or is it 12? D10. 18, 21.
As an enormous sound wakes you up. Thenalavi.
You're awake now.
You're awake now. Big boom.
I am going to use sharpshooter again and
Wait.
shoot with dragon.
Never mind.
Huh?
Nothing. Continue.
I'm going to use dragon rifle again. Infused repeating shot is awesome. I'm also going to use violent shot again. Ooh,
That
did
hits.
some damage that time.
You also said sharpshooter, right?
Yep. And
2 extra.
20, 31.
Yep. He seems to be about half hit points already.
I am going to action search. That
Yep.
is not trying to. There we go. I didn't want to register. I'm going to shoot with dragon rifle again, with sharpshooter, and I'm out of grip points.
Okay.
Might not hit. 15.
That hits. You also had an extra d4 if needed. So.
Oh, I have an extra d4. That's right. Yep. So 21 points of damage.
Yep. Done
I thought
that.
it was a good action surge.
I am
It's your
going
turn, right?
to. I still have a bonus action.
Yes.
I'm
that's true.
going to. Damn it! It's an action. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Oh.
Just
That's the wrong
dish
one.
out all that damage and then make it so they can't hit me.
Yes. It is Paul's turn, and he is
Definitely
also
awake.
woken up. Half his movement to stand up. And he looks a little bit befuddled. That's what's going on. Yes. What did you do?
They came to
This
us.
should not have happened. And he steps away. That's his turn. River numero uno, that's badly hurt.
He doesn't like me.
No, he doesn't like you, but he flies downwards 65 feet and also flies in a lot closer. And then he will spend his action to dash, and then he's right next to Leonardo. Thenalavi, it's your turn. You are on the ground, prone.
How many feet are those wyvern in the air?
The other wyvern is 130 feet or so in the air, and the other one just landed right next to Leonardo, which is about 15 feet away from him.
15.
Yeah.
Alright, so I can move up. No, I can't move up. How much does it take for me to get up?
Half your movement.
How much movement do I have in here?
30.
30.
So you can
that's,
just
that's
reach.
perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. So I just do this. Well,
Yes, just go up. There we go.
yeah, I just go up. Moved around. All right. I'm going to go next to. Who am I going next to? Leonardo.
Yes.
Leonardo. All right, and then I will pull out the big bonk and hit it once.
It's
Did you get the was it the giant slayer or what was it called?
not a giant, but yeah, she has it.
Giant Slayer hand axe, but I use a hammer as my main weapon with my shield. The hand axe shouldn't give me any bonus on the dragon, right?
No, but it's a plus one weapon. I don't know.
It is a plus one weapon, but I don't know if it does. I think it does d6 damage. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Alright, I attack it once and I attack it again.
Go ahead.
Bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
16 also hits. 10 more bludgeoning damage.
And with my action charge, I am going to go again.
Okay.
But this time I'm hitting the wyvern one more time. Ooh.
That still hits.
Lol. And give up my force attack over to Theodore
I don't know if
to
that's actually correct.
Theodore to attack hopefully attack the other wyvern because it's so far away.
You're
what am I
going to
doing?
do what you said?
I'm giving up one of my attacks. I am using a maneuver called Command Strike.
Okay. Also, the last attack missed. I thought it was a 6. I thought it was a 16.
One attack missed. That's a shame. But I still gonna give up one of my attacks, and you may add a 3 damage to your damage.
Which one are you
Theodore, Lord Theodore, please be so kind as use your weapon to murder whatever is in front of us.
I will murder the one in front of her.
On your turn.
Leo, it's your turn. You are prone. So you
yeah.
stand up.
Stand up.
Theodore needs to make an attack first before he does anything else. I just gave a free attack to him.
Oh, okay.
I will use dragon rifle sharpshooter.
Okay.
And you can add 3 damage to that attack.
Not needed.
You can still
No,
add 3
you are.
damage to
31
that.
points of damage.
Overkill the thing.
I get a grip point back.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Oh, you will be my guest. Trulls her hammer.
All right, Leonardo, what do you do?
I stand up. Is there anything within 15 feet that I can hide behind?
Yes, there is a tree.
I would like to go behind that tree,
Okay.
and then I'll hold me action to hit it with a psychic blade if it gets within range.
Oh, it will never find you.
He disappeared in the shadows.
You can add a D4 to that.
I
Yes.
will.
Rolls a 4.
Got consumed by the shadows that ate him alive.
Nobody sees Leonardo.
Leo doesn't see.
He is
Leonardo
Leonardo.
doesn't see Leonardo.
37. If he somehow gets a +3, he will have 40.
He doesn't even know where he's hidden. He said that. So well.
He's hidden himself on another plane of existence.
Can I gift him my knowledge from a past life? D6.
just to
Yes.
get it, just to get him to 40.
Yeah.
I got 41.
And this is when he pops out of existence and ends up in the Feywild.
Or in the Shadowfell.
Oh yes.
So, Leo's now on an adventure in the Shadowfell.
I'll come back in a 10-day, guys.
Yeah, Leonardo hit himself so good he became a shadow and went into the Shadowfell. Now he cannot get out. You have to rescue him. So, new adventure.
What things to do aside from hunting?
Shagrax, it's your turn. Also stand up.
I'm prone. No, I am prone. I will not stand up.
I stand up.
Fight
you
from
don't
lying
need-
down.
Huh? Yes, I will just be laying down. on my bedroll and do I see what's going on?
Yes. There's a wyvern dead right in front of you.
Yes, and there's another one flying.
Yes.
I will tell. Let's try something new, and I will cast enlarge on Thenalavi, and please take care of this as quickly as possible. I need my sleep.
Ooh, I am big now. I love it.
And I would. Wyvern wings are quite good on the campfire. They taste quite good when cooked. So maybe take some of the.
Oh yes, definitely. You got it, Shaggy. We gonna eat wyvern tonight.
Yeah. I could tell you stories about when I was younger. We used to hunt.
Not now, Shaggy. We fighting.
What's going on? When I was young, and we would go out in the field and hunt. Just go dapping about.
After we murdered them.
That's your turn, Shagrax?
Yes, that's my turn.
The wyvern screams and flies back to the hobgoblins.
I have 400 foot of range. I'm shooting this thing.
I've got 600 foot. I will be shooting this thing.
It
I
dashes.
also have I have 480 on my retirement.
I have a wand of magic missiles. 120 feet.
It's
So-
about 300 feet away from you now.
I'm going to shoot it.
Ruud, it's your turn.
Shoot it.
Ah, damn it, I clicked the wrong thing because the sphinx thing jumped. But there we go. So, Ruud also seems to walk up next to Thenalavi and become the same size as her, basically.
Oh, hello! I know we can crush this shit.
And then you move
Big
30
guy.
feet towards the...
Yeah.
and shoot it with disadvantage.
I've got sharpshooter as well.
Oh, okay.
So-
Never mind then.
Then it will be in range for the entire 600 feet.
Yeah. Okay. I assume you also attacked with sharpshooter, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead, shoot again.
Just doing the 10.
And 5
the
extra
deep.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
just doing
that
a
20
D10.
with sharpshooter? So
Yeah, I did already.
25.
What is this 1d10?
Isn't that the sharpshooter? Isn't it a 1d10? Oh,
No,
no, sorry.
it's a
it's
10.
10.
And
No,
adds
10.
10.
That's
Sorry,
10.
yeah.
Straight.
You're
So
right.
20 then.
Straight 10.
How many attacks do I have again at this level? Because I'm only an 8 fighter. I know it's at least
2.
2, but
2.
Yeah, it takes a while to get to 3. Melee, it's
19. Huh?
doesn't. Well, no, melee does different
crap.
damage.
Sorry,
right?
yeah, it's a different damage. I ignore that then. Sorry.
Ah,
Just
You
clicked on the wrong
you
thing.
fucked
It's
up.
been too long since.
Oh,
Oh, of course! What did I say? What did I say?
it's not the first
Oh,
one.
For those who do not
You fucked up.
remember, I did this 4 fucking turns in a row
Yep.
You,
before.
yeah, but you rolled a 24 first time to attack, so. But the damage was wrong, so. I know, it depends on Lorenzo if he wants to take the attack roll from before and the damage roll from the other
Nah.
He wants
Yeah.
one. I know.
That's your turn then, Rich.
I should have done
You use
like
bonus
that.
action, movement, and action.
Yeah, can I do an action surge and another attack after the next one?
Nope.
You can't
sure.
attack after a nat.
We didn't discuss that, but
We didn't discuss action surge, no, but I
Yeah.
guess so. Yeah.
But yeah,
But if you roll another one, of course,
Then
you're
that's over.
Something's going to happen.
3. No, that's 5.
It just misses with a 12. Oh wait, you have a
No,
1.
Wait, I got 1d4.
Yep.
1d4.
So it hits
Where'd you
Yay!
get 12 from? It's a 17.
-5. Sharp.
Sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah,
sharpshooter.
-5.
Wait, I'm not done yet though.
I know, you can shoot again.
Oh, I missed it.
Extra 2 fire damage, and it has to make a
That's-
strength saving throw.
Succeeds. But
Ah,
you can
that's pretty
fire
good, man.
another shot.
5 again.
Again, yeah.
2 more points of damage.
1 extra. There you go. You did 71 damage this round.
And I think that then is my turn.
No. The giant's might I need to apply
Oh,
3 times as well. There we
Yeah.
go.
Get it!
Brink of death already.
Don't let it get back to the
95
goblins.
damage, or 90 damage, no.
and then
85
yeah,
damage.
that is my turn then.
Alright, Theodore, it's your turn. You can see this wyvern trying its best to fly away, but it's badly wounded.
I know it's highly unlikely, but because I forgot my second attack, can I have it?
No.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna shoot it.
You fucked up. So
With sharpshooter.
Okay.
And violent shot.
He's dead.
I don't need violent shot. Rolled a 30 for attack.
We did it!
You
And
did
now-
it.
and now Shagrax only hopes that Thenalavi
And
will go
I
grab him
didn't
some
misfire
wyvern wings.
once.
As soon as that wyvern starts dropping, I start looking towards the hobgoblin camp and see if I can see anything approaching us. Or
Okay.
I do
if they're doing anything.
The camp is in the mountains.
Yeah.
I know, but
Audio.
look towards that. See if I can.
Roll a perception check.
Do we know anything about wyvern's nature of how they operate and maybe
You know something, they are draconic creatures.
yes.
They
And-
are not super smart, but they are smarter than most beasts.
But no, their habits and behaviors, like this felt like the army made camp and the wyverns just went out to hunt for food and stuff like that.
Yeah, seems to be.
Yeah. So this was the case. It's not like they were sent.
You're not quite sure, but yeah.
It feels like
yeah.
they were just out to hunt some prey and eat and feast.
Yeah.
And chose the very wrong targets.
Yep.
Correct.
Let's cook up
And-
this wyvern. Right
So,
here.
in honor of Shaggy's, in honor of Shaggy's demand for wyvern meat, can I take this thing apart?
Wyvern wings. It's
How strong are the bones of wyverns?
Why do you want to make a light right now?
not.
Why not?
In the morning.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right
Very
here.
very
It's
good.
right
It's
here.
right here, and if we have to escape, we can teleport away.
All right.
And besides, we already have a light from the fire.
Also, I'm always getting hungry after a good fight.
Lorenzo,
This
how
was a good
strong are the
fight.
bones of a wyvern? Are we talking like dragon bone strong, or are they like bird things where it's very light
In between.
bones?
In between. But Ruud, you look at the hills to see if there are any hobgoblins that are paying attention. It does not appear to be, but you can see between 10 and 13 more wyverns flying far away.
Just flying or
Through
flying
the
towards
night.
us?
Not towards you,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
It's like
They are really miles away, but you can see them doing sort of the same thing, hovering, circling in far distance.
Okay.
Flocking and
Some are
looking
fighting
for-
in the air.
looking for things to devour during the night.
Look, has anybody here got experience with leatherworking?
Nope.
What? I don't think so. I think I'm a smith and not a leather worker.
Does not appear to be.
No, I do. I have 2 professions with leather tools, leather workers tools. I can certainly work some leather for you if you need me to.
I think those wings would make fantastic leather garments. What do you think?
I don't know. Depends on how well they are worked, I guess. Yeah, and they're just.
Between the two of us, I'm fairly certain we could work something else.
Well, let's try then. After we made some steaks, of course.
Yeah, we don't need the meat for leather
Yes.
products.
Food first, work later.
Wyvern wings kebab is something wonderful.
Oh. Then I take my axe to this wyvern and take it apart.
Yeah, sure. You can take it apart.
I am taking it apart quite liberally. The organs go to the side on a heap of Thenalavi calls trash. I don't know if anybody doesn't call it trash, but for Thenalavi it is. I skin it and I cut the meat, the edible meat parts into good-sized portions. I'll stack them on the other side. I don't know how big was this wyvern. How many meat do we get out of that?
Plenty. You can eat one wyvern and you have a meal for everyone.
Yay.
Alright.
One wyvern will have meat. It depends how much you want to take from it, but it will have
Theo
meat
has a big
like
appetite.
a horse.
I have a big appetite, yes.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of meat from. It's a big creature.
I am. And I give whoever wants to cook it up. Here you go. Let's go.
My only question is this in the evening or in the morning?
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
No, Shagrax is gone back to sleep.
Now maybe the meat of the smell of cooking meat wakes him up again.
Bang!
Maybe a small nibble.
And then I basically take all the cheese and the eyes and the bones and the leather. I take it apart and put it all on a pile, separate piles for everybody to take what they need.
Since he is wide awake now, can Theo work on his revolver rifle some more?
Sure, if you want to suffer exhaustion.
Yes.
Then yeah, you can do that.
I add a 1d6.
Okay.
Ooh, 22.
You finish your revolver rifle.
Can I make ammo for it?
It's ammo you already have, right?
I probably designed it to go off retirement's ammo.
Yeah. I'd assume so.
but still, you don't get to sleep tonight.
Yep.
And anyone want to do anything else tonight, or are we just?
How long does it take me to take apart that wyvern?
A few hours, I believe, because it's a big creature.
Well,
Say again, how long does it... What?
Take apart the wyvern.
So I
Yeah.
guess I'm not getting a short rest after in there anywhere. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it during a short rest. I think within 1 hour you have most of it chopped up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I did went to sleep before, so that should be fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I knew, as long as you get 8 hours.
Well, no, you didn't go... Well, it's still evening. This was the first watch.
I thought it was in the middle of the night.
Nope. No one knows.
It was during the first watch.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep until my watch. I'm gonna take a short rest or maybe sleep if I still have time before my watch is around.
Okay.
For now, I take the short rest and we'll see. And there comes a few hours of long rest out of there as well.
I've named it Penty.
Pinty.
P-E-N-T-I.
Okay. Why does it take so long to load the dashboards? Man.
So, as Shagrax and Thenalavi and I assume Paul is now sleeping as Lord Theodore bashes away at his invention during the night.
He doesn't bash.
No, he just like screws in. It's still annoying. I don't know. What does Rue do?
Man, well, I'll be watching the start of the evening. At least I would have been watching Thenalavi tear apart the wyvern, and then
Hack it apart.
She is big and strong.
I don't take my bare hands to take it apart. I use some tools. I'm not that barbaric, thank you.
and then I go have a cat nap until it's my time for a watch.
All right.
And what does Leonardo do?
I don't know.
Yes, we are mostly sleeping and going on with our nights. Lord Theo wants to get exhaustion because he wants to finish his stupid bang bang stick and boom boom stick or whatnot.
My stupid bang bang sticks keep you alive.
Are you
They
so
also wake
sure?
him up.
Yes, that's
It's the balancing act.
I don't know if I'm completely sure.
It's not my fault the old man isn't deaf. If he doesn't want to get woken up, just lose your hearing.
Excellent idea.
My hearing is quite good. You'll find. But still, so we have a bunch of wyverns from the what should we call the hobgoblin
Hobgoblin army.
No, yes, army.
So chances are they're not friendly.
We don't know that. It's the wyverns. They are just simple beasts. They go out and hunt for their food. So they didn't feed them sufficiently. That's what they will do. They go and hunt things. They are just beasts, after all.
Well, but if you don't keep your beasts from hunting down potentially commoners, I think they are too friendly.
I do not know. Maybe it's like keeping a pet or something like that.
Well, you let your dog hunt down random humans. I don't want to be. I want to be.
No, it's, don't get me wrong. These are ferocious beasts. They would need, but the culture of the hobgoblins, they are quite violent and they don't really care confined by these social etiquettes or things like that. So
Sounds like I might like them.
yeah, it's not like a hobgoblin will train their wyvern to don't hunt people now. Or humanoids.
I'm not so sure if they are friendly though, honestly.
I say for this insult, we should kill their chief.
Yeah, that's one way of dealing with
I
the
was
problem.
sleeping. Did they offend us in any way?
They wake you up, Shaggy.
That they did, but well, we have a feast on our hands now, so maybe not any fault of their own.
Should probably wrap up soon for Scotty.
You guys can keep playing. I just have to go make money.
I am a little tired, so I didn't get much sleep last night.
I'll have to do that at some point, but okay, let's see what we have now. And, where are we at the moment? Somewhere between Waterdeep and Golden Fields. Yes.
Yep.
A army of hobgoblins with some other beasts are heading towards Golden Fields.
Not towards Golden Fields, the mountains.
Towards orcs, apparently. According to our friend here.
Yeah,
Very.
it's their direction is towards Golden Fields. Just Paul said that they will be fighting the well, yes, what the DM said. I forget. Shit.
What?
So the hobgoblins, who are they fighting with?
Paul said it would be orcs, but you don't know.
But that's not now. It's
What? No, now it's still late in the evening, right?
yeah,
So no,
technically.
you don't think so. Otherwise,
Yeah.
the wyverns wouldn't be roaming around, probably. So you all go to sleep except Lord Theodore?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Alright, you all get a long rest as the morning lord's light starts to shine. all
Shagrax bathes
Get
in
the benefits of a long rest.
Saloon's light of the moon. Yes.
Yes,
But
the moonlight fades before the dawn comes. However, you want to see it.
Yes.
And Paul says, "Are we ready to continue to the chapel?"
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Alright. I pack up all the leather and bones and whatnot from the wyvern, and didn't someone have some a bag of holy or something where you could stuff the thing?
Yes, I do.
The stuff in
one put in
until
there?
Of the
did
wyvern
we-
in the bag of holding.
Did we cook some wyvern wings at breakfast?
Oh,
I assume so.
yeah, I'm sure we have more.
Oh, Shagrax is delighted.
How do you spell wyvern?
Huh?
How do you spell wyvern?
W-Y.
VERN.
And yeah.
And what do you want to add?
Wyvern
the-
parts.
Wyvern parts, yeah. Leather, bones, if you want to go for any of the intestines and stuff, you can take those away as well. Eyes.
Not chicken
books.
legs, but
And
wyvern
I'm just gonna put
leather.
wyvern
There
part.
there are books and books of things that you can do with spare parts, as they say.
I'm just gonna go with wyvern parts times 1 body and
But-
wyvern meat.
But for now, yes, Shagrax will enjoy some cooked wyvern as breakfast.
Very enjoyable.
It reminds me of my childhood. I haven't had it in so long. It's quite
But you eat-
hard to come by.
You eat wyvern where you come from?
It's a lot that we did. Yes, but yes, we did.
I must say, your people have good taste.
Well, I don't know about taste, but we did this mostly in defiance. Well, that was a long time ago. Doesn't matter. Maybe he seems conflicted if it matters, so it doesn't matter anymore. But he's like, but yes, it's quite good meat if you prepare it properly. So.
Who prepared the meat?
What do you mean? Who prepared it? Who,
Someone had to. Oh, I just cut it up.
Open
I was-
fire, good condiments.
So Shagrax
and,
prepared the meat.
good condiments and yes, it's like
Very tasty indeed.
Oh.
it's like cooking marshmallows.
I'm getting pretty tired, so if Scotty's hopping off, I'm good to stop here.
All right. Yeah, I am so too. Or we can continue for 5 more minutes, depending on what you want to do. If you want to go with Paul or go for the wyverns.
Let's
Might as well go
make
with-
that decision for next time.
Yes.
As we just like talk to the night, and yes, it seems like a good idea. And yeah, Shagrax tell him some stories of well, when he was younger and stuff like that, and yeah, having some wyvern meat.
What if
Mm?
Ochos is really Orcus in disguise.
Shit, he knows.
Man. Yeah.
Well, it's okay. He will be the commander of your ship,
Yeah. That will be
and
fine.
you'll have enough undead crew members to not worry about it.
They will be on our side. So
They
fine.
looked a little bit sick, these crew members of his. Weak, dull-minded zombies, maybe.
Yeah, a bit. So.
All right.
uh,
So that's where we ended then.
Yeah. Let's just call it here and yeah. Do it again next time.
Yes.
It was fun playing again.
Yes.
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
go back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drink some
You
more
need to
coffee
get some
next
sleep.
time. You Australians that yeah, it's no, I'm just kidding, yeah. Glad to have you about, so
Oh, he's gone already. He really needed that sleep.
He's
Yeah.
ready for sleep.
well I
Okay.
did I can't blame him, man. I did fell asleep on my keyboard, so it could happen, so but anyways, so till next time, and yeah,
Thanks,
be
guys.
around. Then
Thank you.
Yeah.
have a good one.
Thank
Adios.
you.
Yeah. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.